All right, all you night readers, welcome to Tarot Nights. It's good to have everybody here. It's nice to see you all. I hope you're all doing well. Let's get you guys in, right? See what's going on. Get the show started. All right. So hello, Cynthia and Sumbla and Nicola, Virgo Sun, Breezy, Star Mystica Tarot. It's great to have you guys all here. Freedom and Maggie and Princess Kadsoj. I don't know how you say that, but it's Princess to me. Kay and Nat, how are you? It's good to see you again. Manuel Crash, how are you? Welcome back also. Hey, Strength, it's great to have you back as well. Nexus, good to see you. It's nice to have everyone here. Yeah, absolutely. You, Kay and Nat. Kay, wait, you told me how to say it, and I don't remember. Maybe you didn't. I don't know. K-Nat. Kai-Nat. I don't know. I'm doing okay. Cynthia, I'm doing all right. So it's good to see you all. I thank you all for being here. Thank you all for being here. Okay, so Cynthia, can you get a reading for May? You can. You can get a reading for May. Pretty soon I'm going to be saying, can I get a reading for May from you? All right, so May looks like it's coming in with some good, with some power, determination, right? It makes things seem like maybe you are determined to do something. There we go. Determined to do something, determined to find some financial opportunities, right? Work all that creativity in your mind, all that potential, and come up with a new project for the month. I think that's going to really help you. I think really that's what your month is going to be about, right? You've got all that energy, all that honesty and all the good things about you, friendliness, charismatic, charisma, compassion, encouraging. Those are all words I could say. Use all those to start some type of a new project. Something that's not going to be taken the wrong way. Something that's going to portray your confidence. Something that's going to show how confident you are. Because you are excited. I think you're excited for May. I think you're excited to move into May. You've got high spirits, right? Very high spirits, excited about it. And again, the whole idea of being energetic and friendly comes into it. So yeah, I really think that that's how May is going to be. I kind of think that's how May might be going for you. All right. So thank you. So thank you very much, Strength, for your donation. I do appreciate it. I'm sorry, I had to check something real fast too. Can you get a reading for the weekend? You can. You absolutely can. Thanks again for donating. I appreciate your generosity. I certainly do. I'm glad just to have you back. It's nice to have you here. All right. So strength, you'd like to know about the weekend. Yeah, that's right. It is Thursday, isn't it? I'd like to know about the weekend too. All these wand suit cards are coming up, right? In the last reading, I had the king and the knight. Now we've got the queen. Good things. Good things. So, I think strength, you're struggling with something, right? You are struggling with something. You're conflicted. You don't know what to do. You're still trying to figure out what to do. You are still trying to come up with a plan because you don't know exactly what direction to go. The direction to go is, right? This is the end of a path. This path has come to a stop, or to an end at least. And now it's time for you to find a new path. It's time for you to move in a different direction. Something where there's going to be the love and well-being, the family of it all, right? The family blessing. You can see all that here, right? The happiness, the love, family. It's all about family, feeling blessed, a blessing from them, right? But you're torn between what's going on now and what should be going on in the future. The future kind of tells you that it's time to end this path. This path has come to an end, and you have to make a decision on which way you want to go now. You're going to land on your feet with this because, again, you are a very loving, successful, warm, passionate person who has a powerful charm about you. And I think that's going to go a long way. I think that's going to keep you going. I think that's really going to keep you going. Yeah, it definitely could be about work. It could definitely be about work, right? You're having a conflict, and it's time to end whatever that is, whatever the conflict is, and do something. Do something you love, something that makes you feel good, something that makes you happy and makes your family happy. But it always comes down to a decision, right? Always comes down to a decision. And as long as you continue to use that powerful charm of yours, you will definitely get through it. So yeah, that can definitely be about work. I can see that. I could see that definitely being that way. So thank you so much for donating. I appreciate that. And I do appreciate that generosity. All right. Oh my. So Sumbla, what do the spirit guides want you to know? What do they want you to know? Hey, Escape, welcome to the show. Maggie, always thank you so much for moderating for me. Keeping everything moving, keeping everybody in line, right? Because this is a rowdy bunch. This group, I tell you. Oh, what a rowdy group. Awesome. There's that again. There's that again. All right, so here's what I get for you. Here's what I get for you. Your spirit guides, what do they want you to know? They want you to know that the things that you have, the memories you have about something or someone are okay. They're okay to have, as long as you just give them the weight that they really should have, right? Don't weigh on them. Don't let them weigh on you too heavily. Let's put it that way. I think that's an easier way to maybe explain it, because I'm not explaining it well the other way. Don't let them weigh heavily on you. Don't let them bring you down. Don't let them stop you from being the grateful and caring and kind person that you are. Right? So you have memories of something, and they could get you down. They could make you feel sad at times. Right? Whether it's memories of, it could be memories of anything, childhood, a family member, a lost family member, a relationship that ended, anything. It could be anything at that point, right? I think this is something, I think your spirit guides want you to know that you are a brave, resistant person who, again, has come to the end of a road, has come to the end of something, and now it's time to restart. So the memories are nice. It's nice to have the memories, but you can't let them get in the way of you moving forward in whatever direction it is you want to move. And I think there's somebody there who is very emotionally connected to you to help you move in that direction. It doesn't have to be a relationship. It could be just a friend, but you have a good connection with this person. And sure enough, I think, that connection is going to help you. And I think that's what your spirit guides want you to know. Watch for that. Make sure you know who that person is, that connected person, because they are going to be important to you. All right? Good. I'm sorry. Do I sound bad tonight? Do I sound really bad? Ooh, 11 likes. That's awesome. Thank you so much, everybody. Oh. Yeah, I sound like I'm getting sick. It's not that. I told you guys I had some testing yesterday. It was yesterday. I had to think when it was. Testing yesterday. And they had to put, I had to be put to sleep, and they had to put a scope in my throat. And so now I sound bad. I sound terrible. I have a very sore throat today. I don't feel sick. I'm not sick, but I sound terrible. All right, Nicola, your reading is right now, you are very guarded. You have all this weight of the world on your shoulders, you think, and you just want things to go by quickly. You want to get things moving quickly, right? You have speed here. You can see the speed here. And you have speed over on this side too. That's important. These two are important because that just says you want to get through things. You want to get through them fast. You want them to happen quickly and be over with and done with. Get them out of the way. But you want to be able to continue the relationships that you have. Relationships like you and Gabriel, you and your children. You want to continue those relationships. You want those relationships to continue to be strong, continue to be really good, and be, be there for you. And I think it's going to be, it's time to have some fun. It's time to celebrate, enjoy yourself, relax, relax. That's kind of what it's telling you. Relax. Relax. Take your time. Don't worry about things so much. Don't stand guarded all the time. Sometimes you have to let your guard down so people around you can see your true feelings. And that's what I get for you, Nicola. All right. I do have to stop right at 7 o'clock tonight, so keep that in mind, folks. So if you definitely want to, if you absolutely have to have a reading tonight, then donating is the way to go. Otherwise, I will try to get to as many people as I can before that, and we'll go from there. All right. Virgo Sun, what's going on with Kendor? He's been quiet. He has been quiet. All right, Virgo Sun. Yeah, so I'm not sick, but I have a terribly sore throat. But I hate canceling shows all the time. So here I am. Here I am. All right, so all right, Virgo Sun, what's going on? I think Kendor, however you say it, I think he is making some decisions. He has decisions to make, and he's not sure exactly what he wants to decide, but it's really weighing heavily on him. It's making him feel uneasy. It's making him feel, whatever the decision is, it makes him feel like it's really weighing on him, right? He wants to have a strong connection with you. He wants that strong connection. And I can understand, right? I understand that. Having the strong connection, that's what he wants. But he's afraid that, things are moving in a different direction. Maybe he's given off that vibe. Maybe you've given off that vibe. Not sure. All you can do, right, is continue to be generous and giving and nurturing. And don't let your expectations be too high. I think that's what's going on with him. And I think that's why you probably haven't heard from him. He is really debating on something, and it's stressful. Absolutely stressful. Breezy. Will you get the job at Amazon? Oh, Amazon is a good place to work, I've heard. Oh. All right, so will you get the job at Amazon, Breezy? Breezy squared. All right, let's see what we get here. Will you get the job at Amazon? Again. It's amazing how I can shuffle and shuffle and shuffle and then pick cards at random and get the same cards in 2 readings, isn't it? That's a pretty good trick, I'll tell you. So, let's see. I think you have a good perspective on this. You have a decent perspective on it. You most likely will get the job. You'll feel that sense of achievement and satisfaction. You'll feel peaceful because it'll get your mind off of the things that have been bothering you, right? The money problems or, the lack of income that has been a bother. And that will go away now. I mean, it doesn't go away ever, but it'll be alleviated some to a point. I think it's going to take a little time. You got to have a little patience with them because it is going to take a little while for them to get in touch with you. But I don't think you have to be prepared for any kind of bad news. I think you're going to be, I think you can be ready for something new, right? Ready for something new. So yeah, I think you'll get the job at Amazon. That's what I'm thinking. That is what I'm thinking. Hello, Sabrina and Seven Impossible and Jason Powell. Welcome to you all. Good to see you guys. Thanks for being here. Star Mystica. I read this before the show started, and I knew I was going to get to you. And I have to say, I am saddened by it. Made me feel sad. I'm sorry that your son did not get, and you, of course, did not get the justice that you wanted, right? Or you felt that was really justice, because it doesn't feel like justice served, right? It doesn't feel like justice was served. So I don't know the backstory on this, so I don't know what the case was, and I don't know what the circumstances are. And I'm going to try and do the reading from that. But right off the bat, you got judgment, right? You have judgment, and sure enough, that's what you have. You have judgment and conflict. And how much more precise could that be? Judgment and conflict right in front. It tells you everything. It tells you everything about what happened yesterday. But sure enough, there were a lot of things to consider, apparently, in this case. And it can't get more precise than that right there. It doesn't get any more exact to the point than that. A conflicting judgment, and that's exactly what you said. Wow. I think there was a lot more circumstances maybe than I know you see, the ins and outs of this case. You knew the ins and outs of it from the beginning, of course, because you lived it. And you felt like something more should have been done for you and your son. Absolutely. I just think the judge felt like there should have been, there were other circumstances to substantiate what his ruling was, right? He kind of ruled his justice with, he tempered it with, oh, what's the word I want? What is the word? He tempered his justice with with something else. With something else. And I can't think of what it was. Maybe sympathy? Maybe he felt a bit sympathetic toward your husband. But of course, right off, right at the end here is the judge, right? The emperor kind of basically signifies the judge. And that was it, right? He kind of had this whole feeling of he wanted things to be, he did things in moderation, which wasn't to your liking. Of course it wasn't. But he felt like that was the right thing for him to do. It was the thing that he should have done. That's what he, again, he tempered justice with balance. That's it. That's what I'm looking for. Balance is the word. And he had to balance out a lot of different things. And I see what you're saying about having a good education. I think, maybe he weighed those things. Maybe he weighed the good parts of your ex more heavily than he weighed the bad things. And of course, that's never going to come out in your favor. It's always going to come out in your ex's favor. But that's what it seems like to me. It just seems like the judge had a lot of things he thought about before he gave the judge, he ruled on it. And once he did rule on it, I think he tempered his justice with some balance. And he balanced, and the things that weighed heavily on him were more of the good things than the bad things. That's exactly what you thought. There you go. Boy, did I hit it on the head. I've never hit a reading like that. I've never had a reading where the exact cards came out like that for somebody that was so precise. I mean, it couldn't get any more than that. Judgment comes out. Conflict comes out. The emperor, which is the judge, basically, right? An authority figure, somebody who's in charge, and that was him, right? Oh man, you're welcome, Star Mystica, and I'm really sorry for for you being unhappy and stuff, and for your son as well. So, all right, Freedom, you and your fiance are having problems with your neighbor. What is her issue towards you? The judge did not have all the information he should have had. Your ex is a dangerous man to society in many ways, but because you don't have the proof, and it can't be said in court, because then it's just hearsay. Then it just becomes hearsay. Oh. Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, you contest it, but if you contest it, it's going to take a long time, and it's going to take money, and you may not get any, without any proof, without the actual proof of it, you're not going to get anywhere further than you already had, unfortunately. All right, so Freedom, you guys are having problems with your yeah, I know, you're saying the word you hate the most. It's a single female you're having problems with next door. She is she feels like she doesn't like the relationship the two of you have. Something about your relationship with your fiance is a problem to her. It makes her feel like she has an obligation to do something or say something all the time, which she really doesn't. It's not her business, of course, but she feels like it is, or something has to be said. Something, she has that conviction that something to her doesn't seem right, which I'm not saying it isn't right. That's, I'm just saying that's what she's thinking, because that's what you're asking. What's her issue? Her issue is she thinks something isn't right, and she has a strong conviction against something you guys have or do that she doesn't like. She needs to move on, of course. She needs to move on. You guys have to move on from her. Not move out or anything like that. She's not moving out. You're not moving out. But you have to move on and just kind of ignore the situation. You have to get past it. You have to ignore it, right? Be smart about it. Be disciplined to not say anything or not do anything. Just ignore whatever it is she says or does and continue to be that way. And that's what I'm thinking. That's what the issue is, and that's the only way to fix it, really. Yeah. That's what I get for you. Hey, all about Maine. Welcome to the show. Good to have you. I'm doing okay. I was saying before, I had a thing at the hospital yesterday where I had a scope in my throat for an hour, and now I sound like this. I have a horrible sore throat tonight. It's terrible, but I'm doing the best I can. That's for sure. Doing the best I can. Maggie, back to the sunflowers for May, right? What's your love reading for May? What is your love reading for May? Let's see. All right. Yeah, so if I sound a little weird, I have a horrible sore throat, and hopefully I'll be better by Monday. For Monday's show, I'll sound better. Right? Mm-hmm. I know. All right, so love reading for May. May, you think it's going to be stressful. You think that it might be difficult, but it's not. It's not going to be difficult. It's not going to be stressful. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good month. It's going to be a fun month. It's going to be a relaxing month. It's going to be time for you really to have a good time without having to keep your guard up, without having to really worry about stuff so much. I don't think there's anything, I think you're moving on from things. I think you're starting over. May is a good time, right? Again, I said it Monday night, April showers bring May flowers, and May is blooming into wonderful things. Sunflowers, right? Just like the picture right there, sunflowers. Sure enough. And so I think it's time, right? It's starting over. It's time for a good fresh start. Plant the seeds and let something new grow. And I think, you're going to find that that's going to make you really happy. It's going to make you feel good about everything. So May is going to be a good month, I think. I think it's going to be really good. That's what I get. That's what I'm getting for you. All right. let's see what we get. Who do I have? Nexus, can you get a general reading? You can get a general reading. You can get a general reading. All right, let's see what we get here for your general read. All right, let's see what we get here. So Nexus, again, the Nine of Wands is up, and it's telling you all about, same thing. You're feeling very sensitive about things. You feel very sensitive about something that has been going on for a long time. Something that's been happening for quite a while. Something you want answers for. Something maybe that is getting more serious than you want it to be. An issue or a problem or something. Because you've got your guard up and it's, again, it's been going on for a long time. And I think you just have to turn around and walk away from whatever it is that's going on that you're not happy with. You just have to get away from it because it's not going to make you happy. It's been a long time. Knight of Pentacles is all about slow moving. You can see the stairway here from the Hierophant, and it's a long stairway. It's very long. It would take forever to get up those stairs. But I think when, once you turn away, walk away, don't look back, don't go back, nothing like that. Just walk away. Get away from it. Once you do that, you will feel better about things. You will be more in control of your life, of you, right? It's a realistic option for you. And that's what I really think is going to be best and what's going to work best for you. All right? That's what I'm thinking in your general read. Whatever it had to do with, that's what it has to do with. So what is coming? Kainat. I don't know if I'm saying it right. And if you told me how to pronounce it the other night, the last time you were here, I truly am sorry that I don't remember. You're welcome, Nexus. You are very welcome, my friend. Thank you, buddy. My mother always used to call me buddy when I was a kid. Hey, buddy. And my grandson, one night I was FaceTiming with him, and he said that to me. I don't know why. He must have heard it in school or something. He says, "Hey, buddy." It was very funny. So, thank you. All right, let's see what we get. What's coming for your connection with Shav? She holds back without really saying how she feels, but you have a strong connection. You're both female and you love her a lot. Well, that's good. That's important. What is coming for your connection? Well, I think that connection is strong. I think I think there is a very strong emotional tie between the two of you. And that's okay, right? That's good. That's what you want, but it's just in the beginning and it's moving extremely slowly. I think I think she wants it to move very, very slowly. She doesn't want to rush into things. She's excited. She is very blunt, right? She comes right out with whatever it is she wants to say. She just kind of blurts it out there and puts it out there. But she's very loyal. She's very loyal to you. There's that whole feeling of loyalty. And I think she makes you feel secure and stable when she's around. And I think your connection for the two of you is really what's the word I was looking for? It really looks good. I mean, it really, you're going to be happy about life. Be happy about the things that are going on in your life, right? You'll be happy with the way things turn out. I think that's going to be important for you. One of our friends who comments on here every night isn't able to get on tonight for some reason. I don't know why. But she asked if she could send me a message with the question. So I'm just waiting for that. But I'm going to continue doing readings until then. Princess, how are you, Princess? How did A feel not seeing you today? How did A feel not seeing you today? Let's see. Hello, Tanmoy, Mufuka in love, excuse me. Shiny R, good to see you all. Thank you for being here. We have about 20 minutes left in the show. If you absolutely want to guarantee a reading, the best thing to do, of course, is to donate. But I do have a strict stop time tonight. Definitely right at 7 o'clock, I have to stop. Mufuka in love, you are not new here. You have been here before. You just don't remember, maybe. I remember you. Either Monday or last Thursday. All right, so Justice, Star Mystica. That would have been the other card you could have had that would have really hit the nail on the head. Justice. But I think we got it for you. All right, how does A feel not seeing you today? A felt like they admire you, and they felt like things were not in balance today. They didn't have that feeling of energy and there was an energy or there's an energy of friendliness, a draw from you. You draw this person in. And so today, not seeing you, things didn't feel right. They felt off. They didn't, it wasn't the same creative kind of day. It wasn't the same kind of day where everybody was real happy about it and excited about it, like normal. Right? Does that make sense? Does that make any sense? I hope. Yeah, I certainly do. I think I think A has feelings for you, definitely has some feelings for you. And that's what I get for you. That's what I got for you, Princess. All right, let's see here. All right. I'm sorry. Sorry about that, folks. All right, so Manuel Crash. Hello. And thank you. Thank you for being here. All right. What are the feelings from your ex, the Libra, toward you? All right. Manuel Crash. What are the feelings from your ex toward you? They are very conflicted. They don't know what to do. They have a decision to make about you and about moving on, and they're not sure. They are not sure what to do. They want to bridge the gap between the two of you. They want to work on getting things talked out, right? Talk things through. I think they're very ready to do that, almost impatient to do that, to talk things out with you. But there's a lot of feelings. There's a lot of hurt feelings in there. Things are very emotional. There has to be some kind of healing before anything can happen. I definitely see that the two of you have these feelings of bringing back the old stuff and bringing back memories and the old flame and stuff like that. So I think it could happen. I think it could happen if that's what you want, but it's going to take some work, and it's going to take it's going to take some really strong emotional healing between the two of you. And that way you can bridge this gap. You can see the gap here, right? That she's walking across on the sword. You can bridge that gap. And that's what I get for you. All right. Oh, let's see. Where are we here? Escape. Are you still around? Escape? Or Rainbow Stone? Rainbow Stone, are you still here? Escape. And Seven Impossible, I know you're still here. So that's good. Oh, so Manuel Crash, you are very welcome. I'm glad I can be, of help to you. K-Nat, I did your reading already. Yep, Seven Impossible, you are here, and I know that. I know. I have your reading coming up for sure. All right, Escape and Rainbow Stone, I'm waiting to hear from you if you're here. Otherwise, I am moving on, and that's where we are. Tina, I'm glad you are still here, though. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you stay for the whole show. It's always nice. It's nice to have people here. It's nice to talk to a whole group. I don't mind talking to people one-on-one, but, whole group is nice, too. When people can't talk back, then one-on-one makes it a little difficult because it takes forever to hear a response. All right, 7 Impossible. SF's true intentions toward you. SF's true intentions. All right. All right. Who else is still around? Let me know if you're still here. Just type in the chat that you're still around and you're still here. This way I know where to go next. Shiny R, good, and Mufuka and Love, I know you're still here. Yeah, I'm glad I can make you feel at peace, and that's an extremely important thing, I know. Yolanda, I did not see you come in, but hey, welcome to the show. All right, so FF's true intentions are, I think they want you to be strong, right? Strength. They want you to be strong. They want you to be able to endure them maybe moving in a different direction. They might be moving in a different direction than you think. You have to be brave about it. You have to be that warrior that you are. I think if you continue to do that, you will feel, that you have just enough without this person around. You'll find somebody else who's going to cooperate with you, who's going to work with you, who's going to be very creative. They're going to have plans and potential. And I think that's where things are going, right? Things are going in a different direction. And I don't like to say that because it's not what you want. I know that's not what you want to hear, but I definitely think that's how it is. That's what I'm thinking. 7 Impossible. Definitely what I'm thinking. I'm sorry. Sorry if that wasn't what you wanted to hear. All right. So, you live in a different country. Okay. That changes things a little bit. That can change things a little bit because, then there's a distance between the two of you. And there's always that distance, and that's a problem. That's the problem. The distance between you both. Okay. Mofuka in Love. You'd like to know what Thurston's going to do when he sees you. Will he ask you out for a date? Is there any chance of that? Does he want to separate? 7 Impossible. I almost think yes. I think he does. I think the long distance thing is just not working for him. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry to say that, but I have to tell you the truth, right? Nobody would ever believe a lying tarot reader ever again. So I have to tell the truth. All right. So you'd like to know if Thurston's going to do when he sees you. Is he going to ask you on a date? Is there a chance? There could be a chance, right? Maybe. Let's see. You never had anything together. You never had anything. You just flirt a lot. And there's that Six of Swords again. So I'm almost going to go with the same idea for you. Yeah. I think Thurston is kind of not sure what to do. He's really understanding there's limits between the two of you, but he wants to have this relationship. He wants to have this closeness with you. He wants to get that emotional closeness. And I think, anything that you had in your past, I think you have to move away from that. You got to keep going away from that in a different direction, and you'll be happier about this whole thing. The whole chances with Thurston could definitely improve if you move on from the past and feel really good about your future with him. I definitely think the two of you can get together. I think, yes, he would ask you out. He would ask you to go somewhere with him. And that's what I get for you. That's what I'm getting. All right? So. All right, let's see. I got to pick one more here. I have to pick one more. It's so hard. I know it's hard to pick one, and I don't like to just pick somebody and make everybody else think that they weren't worth a reading, but All right, let's see. Oh, let's see. All about Maine. Will you be successful with the car you just purchased? All right. Will you be successful with the car you just purchased? I think it's going to be some work. It's going to need some work at some point in the near future. But I think you really like this car. I think you really liked it. And you knew it might need a little bit of work, but it was a car that you really wanted and you really liked. So you sleep easy about it, right? You feel good about it. You understood that there was going to be this requirement, but you stuck to it. You stuck to your guns. You bought the car. You're going to get the work done. And I think, you're going to continue to be very happy with it. You will have this special relationship with the car, right? It'll be your friend. In a time of need, it'll get you out of where you need. It'll get you away from things you don't want to be at, and it'll get you to the places you do want to go. That's for sure. So yeah, I think you're going to be successful with it. I think, again, it might need a little bit of work, but you kind of knew that going in, but you really, really liked the car that you picked. All right. So that's what I get for you. That's what I'm getting for you. All right. Cool. All right, folks, I do have to go. It's 7:00. Time to rock and roll out of here. So I will see you all again. I'll be back on Monday evening at 6:00 p.m. Eastern time for another episode of Tarot Nights. I am the Night Reader Tarot. I hope to see you all Monday night, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you all then. Bye now.